In this match, Queen's Park Rangers playing host to Swansea City. Dylan Thomas makes his first appearance after being benched for the season opener following a poor form in the preseason tournament. Early in the game, QPR gets a great chance, and it begins when Thomas underestimates the closing speed of Diakite. That turns to a shot for Sherry, although he hits the crossbar. A minute or so later, Thomas will receive the ball midfield. He's taking one touch. His second touch should be a through ball to Gomes, as Gomes is making his run. And instead, Thomas is late with the delivery, and play is called back because of an offside call. In the 11th minute, QPR scores. It begins with Sherry recognizing Junior Hoylett, making a run down the left flank. Sherry plays a through ball. Hoylett plays a cross into the middle where Austin outjumps Bartley and heads the ball past Tremmel. Perfect cross and a great finish. It really begins with Sherry's play recognition. As Swansea attacks, QPR denies access to Thomas. Here they cut off the passing lane between Naughton and Thomas. Thomas changes direction and catches the two center backs pinching. That lets him pass to Gomes. Early in the second half, Swansea and Thomas get a scoring chance. Cork wins the ball in midfield from a green goal kick. Gomes passes to Thomas. Thomas is making a run at Cocker. Suk-Jung is occupied with Shelby, and that lets Thomas take a clear shot on goal. In the 61st minute, Austin nearly gets the better of Bartley for a second time. Here, Bartley will commit to the pass, and that lets Austin run in behind him. In stoppage time, Swansea gets the late equalizer. Attacking down the right flank, Naughton will pass into Shelby. Shelby spots Thomas making a run to the near post. He passes to him. Thomas finishes with his left foot first time. QPR center back Oniola is too far forward, lets the ball get behind him, and Thomas makes him pay. QPR and Swansea draw 1-1. This one between Swansea and Liverpool is a memorable one. The drama starts early in the game when Roberto Firmino leads Liverpool on a counter-attack, and Cork makes a late sliding tackle that earns him a red card. Swansea goes up by a goal in the 29th minute despite being one man down. Here, Toure will pass, intending to connect with Moreno. Gomes intercepts the pass and shrugs off Moreno. He passes to Thomas, who has time and space. He takes a touch and shoots past Bogdan. Klein has to come across to stop Thomas because Lauren is occupied with Shelby. He can't get there in time as Thomas scores. In the 46th minute, Thomas recognizes the Liverpool defenders playing a relatively high line. He makes a run in behind, calling for the ball. He'll stop, turn, pass to Gomes, but Gomes is unable to shoot on target. 20 minutes later, Liverpool gets an equalizer. Swansea is unorganized in defense. They have nobody on the left-hand side. Ibe passes to Allen. Allen will pass between Thomas and Shelby. Back to Ibe. Ibe finishes with his left foot, shooting near post. He hits the underside of the crossbar. Video replay confirms that the ball crosses the goal line. And in this situation, it's actually impossible physically for the ball to not cross the goal line. Several minutes later, Swansea has a chance to take the lead again. Toure steps up to challenge Thomas as Thomas receives the ball. He turns and spots Gomes running in between Lovren and Klein, but Gomes can't finish. Less than 2 minutes later, Swansea goes on the counter-attack. Shelby has a passing option in Thomas to his left, but instead he passes back. Firmino intercepts the pass and plays it forward to Sturridge. Sturridge is taken down inside the box by Matt. Now Matt is given a red card. James Milner, who's come on as a substitute, shoots to Tremmel's right to convert the penalty.
That's a goal well worth analysing again.
A couple of minutes later, Swansea has a corner kick. Shelby aims for the back post 12 yards away. Ayew gets to the ball first. Bogdan makes the save. Swansea has another right corner kick. Shelby this time aims for the near side. Dyer has time and space, but he chooses to volley it and misses the target completely. Liverpool takes advantage of a two-man advantage and leaves Swansea with 3 points, winning 2-1. Manchester City plays host to Swansea City in this game. Early on, Swansea collapses onto the 6-yard area as Sterling makes a run down the left flank. He passes out to Kolarov. Kolarov tees it up for Fernandinho, who has plenty of space to run forward. He takes a shot, but Trammell makes a save. In the 5th minute, John Joe Shelvey wins the ball in the air at midfield for Swansea. Gomes knocks it down for Thomas. Thomas passes to Gomes and starts his run. Lejeune steps up to challenge Gomes, but that leaves a gap for Thomas to run into. Thomas shoots on goal, forcing a save from Hart. In the 16th minute, Swansea goes on the attack. Thomas makes a run into the box, calling for the ball. He gets it. Zuccolini and Lejeune will close down. I think that's a penalty, but in any case, Zuccolini gets up to disrupt the shot from Britain. In the 30th minute, Kolarov takes advantage of some space to run forward. He has a clear passing lane to De Bruyne. De Bruyne will shoot near side, but Trammell makes a save. In the 56th minute, Lejeune steps up to challenge Thomas as he receives the ball. That leaves a clear shooting lane for Ayew to take. Hart makes a save. In the 63rd minute, Swansea scores when Thomas gets the ball in a similar position. This time he plays it forward to Gomes. Gomes takes a touch and shoots to Hart's left, hitting the right post and scoring. Bartley starts with a long pass, Thomas makes a short pass, and Gomes finishes with the side of his right foot. Less than 10 minutes later, Manchester City gets the equalizer. Navas spots Zabaleta making a run forward down the right flank. Zabaleta has time and space to pick his spot. He chooses well because De Bruyne is unmarked on the far side. Zabaleta with the right foot cross, De Bruyne with the left foot half volley. In stoppage time, Manchester City is looking for a late winner. Here, Aguero and Thomas compete for a ball. Aguero takes a tumble, but Zabaleta picks up the ball and passes to Silva. Silva takes a weak shot on goal. The Swansea players are happy with the 1-1 draw. The Manchester City players, not so much.